small city of Hyères in the south of France is to fashion and photography what Cannes is to film. The Hyères Festival turns 30 this year. And it's all thanks to this man, Jean-Pierre Blanc.
No, I never thought it would see its 30th year, or that I would meet so many wonderful people. You don't live your life expecting specific outcomes. You do things simply, with passion, with enthusiasm and enjoyment, and when things happen, they happen. I just did what I wanted to, and it seems to have worked.
For the 10 photographers selected to show at the Villenoise, the aim is clear. Appealing to the public's all well and good, but it's the jury who decides the winner.
We had huge, really interesting debates during the deliberations. We were alongside people like Jean-Luc and Kamel, one's an important gallerist and the other is the president of the European House of Photography. Both of them have very keen eye and are looking for different things. So the big discussions were about whether when you look at an image, you need more explanation.
And just what is it the jury's looking for?
There are two possibilities. You give it either to an artist or to a photographer. I'm not saying that photographers aren't artists, but photographers are photographers. As Henri Cartier-Bresson said, and he wasn't wrong, photography is about aligning the eye, the heart and the soul.
It's about exploring opinions and convictions.
A photographer often has a particular point of view and needs to care about the world around them. Our job is to try to see if the images, visually speaking, sufficiently reflects this point of view, because photography is also a language.
The jury's special prize went to the Greek Evangelia Kraniotti for her piece Modern Penelopes. The Grand Prix Photo went to Dutchman Sjoerd Knibbeler for his work Capturing the Wind.
It was wonderful discovering people's differing reactions to the work. There are some who react simply to the image, and others who look for the idea behind the image. For me, it's the image that's very important at the beginning, and then I start delving into the ideas.
For a festival to thrive over 3 decades, support from sponsors and institutions alike is invaluable. For its 30th birthday, Chanel was key.
We didn't want to come to Hyères just as a complementary partner or sponsor. We needed to be able to find a way to collaborate with new voices from the creative world. That was very important.
Embroidery and glove making are just 2 examples of the many specialist workshops Chanel's brought up and grouped together under the name of Paraffection. Candidates are put through the mill.
We ask a lot of them. They need to have vision already. We're talking marketing strategy, even a perfume. A fully formed vision. And we don't cut anyone any slack. We don't want anything made of crepe paper. We want things that are worthy of the Avenue Montaigne.
The emphasis is firmly on luxury. Members of the jury know what they're after.
I really like the shoes. Then I'll take my time going back up. I love women's legs, thighs, bottoms. I love it all. The toughness of the stomach, then the breasts and the face. It's all about class. We want things to be classy, chic.
The jury's also got to be pragmatic. How likely are the entrants to really make it in the world of luxury goods?
What we're really looking for today is people with personality, with a bit of character. That's what fashion houses are looking for.
It's now that the aspiring designers have yet another hurdle to jump.
There's an exercise that reflects the daily reality of the job, which consists of them talking through their work. For some, it's really difficult because they're shy. I thought that the clothes should just speak for themselves, but no. The designers are asked to explain the path they took.
An honourable mention for Wieke Sinniger from Holland, inspired by giant kaleidoscopes.
I felt inside the kaleidoscope so happy and confused at the same time, and this experience was the starting point of my collection.
The Chloe Prize was awarded to the German Anna Bornhold for this piece from her fashion imitation collection. Her fabrics were torn and reworked extensively before being assembled. The Première Vision jury's grand prize went to Franco-German Annelies Schubert.
I play with a silhouette of aprons, and what I liked about it is that you have this functional garment transported into something more opulent and elegant.
This wool and organza masterpiece caught the eye of creative director of Chanel Studio, also the head of the fashion jury.
Elegance, softness, the choice of colors, the strength, the work, the materials, everything underneath. She was an easy choice.
But what happens afterwards? The 2006 winner was at Fendi before designing his own collections.
When you win at the festival, it's tempting to just throw yourself into it all immediately. But I think you really need to take your time.
Before launching your own fashion house.
Yeah.
One last piece of advice from the festival's artistic director.
I don't think there are any rules. Every case is different. It depends what they want, what they can, what they could do, what they couldn't do. That's very difficult to say. There are no rules, and I believe only in careers built on no rules.
No rules, that is, but one. Always make time for a good party. And what better excuse to party than the Hyères Festival's 30th